YouTube faithful, once again, back again. Today is Throwback Thursday, and we're throwing it back to where we got another W via the late night hammer. Don't care how the early shotgun slate start of games goes. Don't care because the late night hammer will always bail you out. In the long run, it's always going to be the late night hammer. My boy Guad. What's up, Guad? Look at Guad making the YouTube. He's only been in the cord for a week. August 5th, he says, slips from the live stream. And why am I showing this? This is to show you guys what's what. I don't care what happens at 1 p.m. By 5:30 p.m., 6:30 p.m., 7 p.m., ideas and things change. More time, more cook. And if you're in the live streams, you will be vindicated. Period. Look at the late night nuke hammer, baby. 250 to 1400. Jackie Young, Mookie, and Sabrina. I told y'all Sabrina was going on. She's going to have to prove to me that she's getting 30 PRA. Get out of here, Sabrina. Give me my green. And then the late night two-man, Jackie and Yarny. Cash that too. What a sweat Jackie was, but in the end, we got there. We trusted the model, and it panned out. And right here, comment guy, right here, the late night hammer, Ohtani and Young. Just in case you're like, whoa, well, did he post it? Where was this post? Save it. Know your role. Pay the toll. The fact of the matter is this. If you lock in and plug in, you're going to be fine. You may not win tonight, but you probably will win tomorrow and vice versa. So get on board this train because like I told you, it's a freight train and it's going to run you over if you're not in the mix. As Walter White says, someone cooked here. Now let's move on. Now there's no WNBA to get bogged down in the waters today, so you only got MLB and there's only a couple late night games and we are going to dissect them. Right now, I gave out a few early props for the D-Gens that were mandatory going to want to be betting on it. Suganu fantasy cashed. Gunnar Henderson double cashed. Logan Evans over 1.5 earned runs cashed, but chalked and hooked his 2.5 earned runs because of a throwing error, even though he did give up 3 runs. And now we're just waiting on J-Rod and Suarez, aka the Seattle Poverty Mariners. If they come through, it's going to be green beans. But you never should put a lot of coin on the early games because they historically chalk. It's just that simple. Now, there's one man on this slate that's going to be head and shoulders above everybody else, and his name is Scooby-Doo! Pop, pop, pop! Facing the Twins, this could be the get-right spot. We all got shelled versus the Angels on August 8th. You and me, comment guy, it cost me 15 big ones, okay? He got shelled. Now, he faces the Twins. I got full faith in Scooby-Doo! Pop, pop, pop! To come through today and land on roughly 7 or 8. I'm not asking for 9, comment guy. Even though he's got the upside for 9, I'm not asking for it because I'm not a crazed lunatic like you. But let's go over here to Crush Bats, run them. Oh, look, Kevin got a bad match. It's a bad matchup indeed as far as K's are concerned overall, but guess what? Scooby's matchup proof. The head-to-heads take a gander. 13, 8, 7. The man owns, and I said owns, the Twins. 21 pitching outs, 13 Ks with no earned runs, and 7 innings is nothing to sneeze at. And guess what? I'm going right back to the man, and I have full faith it's time to deal. I'll take another 13, please. Absolutely. We're going to run it 10,000 times at 7.5. And look, he's only simulating for 7.75. It's a 50% chance. 50% comment guy that he gets 8. Oh me, oh my. Comment guy, I beg you to listen. 6.5 is the optimal banger. It'll get you at 63%, okay? Now, this is a 10,000 run simulation. He's almost at 8, which is why I'm taking 7.5 and 6.5. But look at these pitching outs. He could go for 19. He could go for 18. Maybe Scooby-Doo Pop Pop gets in the ring. 1, 2, 3, earned runs, no quality start, and shelled. And he gets pulled before the 5th or 6th inning. That's totally in the realm of outcomes too, buddy. But at the end of the day, when the day is done, we got to go and trust what we see. And the data says 7 Ks, over 10,000 runs, 2 earned runs, 4 hits, 1.2 walks, and 6 innings pitched. I'm riding that train, comment guy. You going to hit your wagon to it? Or are you going to get shelled? That's up to you, comment guy. Kevin Crush can't make up your mind for you. Now, we got Lizardo on the slate. We got a bunch. Ooh, Nelly Belly, as my golf buddy says. Ooh, Nelly Belly. Nelly showed up. Let's look at the promos for Parlay Play. We got the Lizard Man at 5.5. I actually like Lizard to get 5.5, but under 7. Yesterday, I took Hunter Green under 7 and over 5.5, comment guy. It's called a middling bet. Bang! He catched both. That's how you get to the next level. There's levels to this. There's level 0, which is most of you. There's level 1, which is a couple of you. There's level 2, which is maybe 5% of you. And then there's level 3, the middlers, the arbitrage, the value finders, aka Captain Crush. Trying to bring you guys up the ladder to level 3. Let's go. We're going to get you there, Papa. Now, I already like Corbin Carroll, but this boost isn't really a boost. 1.35 for 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. I mean, look at this. They're playing in Coors Field. They're playing poverty pitchers on both sides of the ball. Rodriguez just played the Rockies, and he got shelled. How do I know? It cost me coin. Watch him deal a master class today, and I'll ban him for life. Now, unfortunately, we don't have Yarny, the cash cow, on the slate today, because if we did, my brother and sister in Christ, he's just a cash cow. I told you he's on a generational run. Now, unfortunately, he hooked his 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs, but I don't even care. He cashed his Ks. He cashed his fantasy score. They didn't have his fantasy score on Parlay Play because he was pitching that day, and I guess it messed up their algorithm. I don't know, but it's fine. So here's the deal. By the way, he got on third base, and the Dodgers just sold. T.O. didn't have to swing. It would have been cashed RBI walk, but that's neither here nor there. And we're going to look at Corbin Carroll, who hasn't been doing much the last 2 games, which should be signaling all the alarm bells in your head. 1.5 hits, 95% confidence on it, plus 46% higher than his league average. We're in the mix here. We are totally going in the mix. It's lefty on righty action, strong hard hit, elite expected performance. We do have chance of showers and thunderstorms, which isn't crispy at all. 18% chance home run equity, 1.1 runs and 1 RBI, but look, 80% confidence, 60% confidence. Now the lines makers models are similar, which is why Corbin Carroll's goblin is 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs, and his fantasy score is 10.5. Are you kidding me? It's crazy, comment guy. It's crazy, but we're going to have to ride the train. 9-mile-an-hour south wind, boosting the ball flight at 3%. We're going to just have to take our chances. And then guess what, buddy? There's another hot bat on that team, Ketel Marte, and he's in the mix too. Either one of these guys, it's Roman roulette. 1.44 hits, 95% confidence. 0.84 runs, 70% confidence. 0.82 ribbies, 80% confidence. And look at his home run equity, 21%. It is switch hitter versus righty. It is what it is. There's not a lot of data on this pitcher either, which is why it's showing up like that. But here's the deal. This is the best spot these guys are going to be in. So I'm taking Corbin and Marte and maybe a splash of Geraldo Perdomo. What kind of a name is Geraldo Perdomo? I mean, the bro's got 2 Amos in his names. It's Geraldo and Perdomo. I mean, bro, what? Geraldo Perdomo, bro. Wow, the trifecta. Maybe we should nuke him today. Maybe we should, but I won't. You do you, comment guy. Now, there's the other side for the same game parlay degens, the Colorado Rockies. We're going in the mix too. Tovar, absolutely. Predict his performance. Let's get a bangarang. 1.76 on the hitters. 95% confidence. Look at his home run equity, Papa. Look at his home run equity with a 24%. Oh my goodness. I'm taking Tovar. It's going to take a freight train to get me off of him today. And guess what, comment guy? If he sells, he sells. The data was so crispy, it almost broke the model. 30% chance to go yard. 1.3 runs, 1.4 ribbies, 1.76. Now look, make sure you're looking at the confidence metrics, okay? Because even though it's projected for 1.4, it's 66% confidence. This is what you want. 95%, 1.76 hits. It's crispy. And then if you need another one, you go over to the Goodman. And I'm not talking air conditioning units for those of you that are in the blue collar realm. The Goodman AC systems, no. We're talking about Hunter Goodman. 1.67 with 95%. His run prediction is great, right? But look at the confidence band. It ain't that crispy. Ribby, same thing. Not that crispy. Home run equity, it's alright. Righty on lefty again. Strong hit, high pitcher area, high pitcher whip. We got to be wary of these thunderstorms. But guess what? All in all, those are your 4 hitters. to take to the dance. How you mix them up, that's on you, comment guy. I ran these for you today because it's a slow slate and I wanted to showcase crushed bats hitters. Normally, all of this is locked behind the paywall. All 4 of those guys I wrote up in the Dub Club. Everyone has access to this apps in my Dub Club so they can do what they want. It's time for you to get in the mix and stop being poverty. I make it as simple as could be. You go to CaptainCrush.net. Dub Club hosts my services for now. Eventually, I'll have my own network. And you go here, you go down here, you get in for $25 a month. It's going up to $35 as soon as NFL starts because I gotta raise the prices, buddy. Inflation, as they say, I suppose. But no, my server cost to run these apps is sky high, so it's only right that I get paid for my services. Now, you can backdoor 30 days for free with an Underdog, Sleeper, or ParlayPlay sign up. Only these 4, not Kalshi, not Outlier. Underdog, Sleeper, Chalkboard, ParlayPlay. Send me an email. I'll throw you 30 days free of charge in addition to their deposit matches and free squares they give you. Or you don't beat poverty. You just click join now. You buy direct. You get instant access to all my plays. The Captain Slip section in the Discord where you get the late night hammers. You get the daily prop list. You get Crush Bats hitters, Crush Bats pitchers, which is right here where we ran Scooby. You get both of them. Crushonomics.com, crushbats.com. That's worth your price of admit. Throw the whole Discord out the window, buddy. If you're not, I don't use Discord. I don't want to chat. I don't want to be in the live streams. Fine. You pay $25 a month and you'll get both apps to do your research tools. The pitching simulator and the simulator for the hitters. Bang. Yeah, I mean, $25 a month, Papa. Please. I spent $22 today at Starbucks. Kidding me? The reason I can charge so low is because I hope to do volume, more members. That is why I keep my prices fair and reasonable. However, if you do sign up before football, you're grandfathered in at your current rate for life until you unsub, whichever comes first. So 3-month special, 6-month special, 1-year special, 1 month. Most of these cappers that aren't even cappers, they don't give you any tools. They don't give you live streams 5 days a week, hours on end, and they don't interact with you. All they do is give you chalk. Okay, trust me when I tell you, they have a season pass is $250 to $300 for 1 season. This will give you access to all my apps for a year. I mean, I'm giving it away. You know what? If you guys aren't bought in, I'm not going to sit here and harp on this. It's ridiculous. But CaptainCrush.net, that'll take you to the dance. And like I said in the beginning of the video, the live streams do feed. That is where cooking is done. You got that? And look at negative. Still hitting bummed. He misses the streams because of work, but process is process. The projections and tools get you what you need. Watch the tube, follow the projections. You don't need to be spoon-fed plays every day to find the value. You can hit on your own timeline, and he's exactly right. Cap, I can't make it to the live stream. I got work. I got kids. Welcome to life. We all got obligations. That's why I give you the tools. I give you a daily prop list. I give you Captain Slips tab. I give it all, buddy. And I give you the tools. So now that we know the hitters and we know this boost is in the mix, let's make a lineup. Let's go. K-Tail Marte, 2.5 hits, ribbies, RBIs. He doesn't really have a lot of stolen base equity, so I guess I'm going to have to be stuck here. Those 2 guys. Where's Tovar? It's going to take a freight train to get me off Tovar today. My goodness. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. This isn't going to pay anything. It's just, 2.7x. Nah. This is what we're going to have to do. This is what we're going to do. We're just going to do the single game stack for the 250 burger. It's done. Corbin and Tovar, you're in the mix. Don't tail, comment guy, please. I don't want your dark cloud on my lineup. Please don't tail. Now, Corbin's the boost. Now, I like Tovar, but I would prefer him at 1.5, but it doesn't pay enough, so we got to finagle here. Now, we can make another one, which Scooby-Doo, pop, 7.5 Ks. Okay, and then we can look at, Marte. It's me, Marte. How can I help you? 1.5. Carroll. Well, we already used Carroll. Tovar, 1.5. And what does that pay, comment guy? 2.8x. See, I don't think it's worth it. I don't like paying the 2.8x's for 2 men. This only pays 1.8x. Ooh. Guys, the slate is garbage today. The whole slate is trash. I'm not going to lie to you. It's trash. But you also got to look at Bailey Ober. 4.5 Ks is on the other side of that Skubal lineup with the Detroit and Twins. I honestly think that you could take their combo too. Let's go back over to PrizePicks and see if we can finagle something. Oh, Scooby, get out of here at 9.5 Ks. Ain't no one taking Scooby to get 10 Ks today. If he does, God bless him. But I'm not interested. Now, there is one player here that I do want to mention. Spartan found him. I got to give credit where it's due. He used Crush Bats to find him, and here's what's what. Kodai Senga's walks. 1.5 walks. Last 5 kings are in their element. Look at that. If you're a last 5 king, you're loving like, oh, Cap, look. You know what I hate more than anything in the world, comment guy? Let me tell you. When people in my Discord, God bless them, the noobs, most of them, they'll ask me about a guy, and I'm like, they'll send a screenshot of the last 5 being either under or over as far as what they've done, and be like, do we like this today? Guys, this doesn't mean a hill of beans. Take your hill of beans and then put this screenshot there, and that's what it means. Nada, nothing. Nobody cares about the last 5, okay? If you follow the last 5, you're just, and that's your process, just Cash App Captain Crush and I'll do giveaways with it on the YouTube faithful, okay? Because that's what you're going to do long term. Trust me when I tell you, all right? So the last 5 results have their purpose, but it's not to see, oh, yeah, I got that. He must be cash. I don't care if his last 5 was red. In fact, if his last 5 was red, I'd be more inclined to nuke it. Now, there's exceptions to the rules, like Ohtani, but Kodai Senga ain't no Ohtani. But we can go to Crush Bats and run it and see what he shakes out at. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, the base model likes him, which is posted in the cord, and the simulation model likes him. Now, let's run it. Okay, so 1.5 walks, 72% chance to go over. Now, if he sells you because you're going to need the umpire to call it right. So there's the added factor in the walks, but he could get pulled early. He could decide to deal a master class, but none of that crap matters. That's all baked into the gambling aspect. 72%. That's what your brain sees. 28% of the time, he's going under. 72% of the time, he's going over. So, with that in mind, we're taking a shot. Kudos to Spartan for finding the value. Let's hit. And if you do pair him up with Scooby-Doo, this was paying 2x earlier. Now, this was paying 2x earlier, but they changed it to 1.9x. It's still 2x. I mean, but I don't really like Scooby having to get his ceiling of 8 just to get 2x. So I think you're going to have to buffer that up. I mean, I do think he gets 7Ks today. Model thinks he gets 7.8, but if you put it down to 6.5, it's only 1.5x. You could take that crispy combo, and that would boost you to 2.25x. A lot of you D-Gens got a free square on Skubal today. Just take that. I didn't get one because PrizePicks hates Crush. Now, you got Tovar's fantasy. You can take his over his bases. And then you got Carroll. His hitter fantasies at like 10.5. Mr. Corbin. You go there. I mean, that would pay you 6x. That's not bad. It's not great. I don't think it's optimal, but it's okay. Whatever. Logan Gilbert cashed 5.5 Ks yesterday, but guess what? He hooked his live line. What is Skubal's? 1.2 innings, pitcher strikeouts? They don't have a Skubal live line. Probably because he's going to soar. Now, Bailey Ober, and then we're out of here. You know what? We're not going to run Bailey Ober. We don't have time. I got to get out. Guys, listen, I want to tell you something. I'm releasing more short videos. They take a lot of time to edit. I have people helping me, guys. If you do see them, just drop a like on them, maybe a comment. It helps your boy out. YouTube rewards the content creators that pump out those shorts. It is what it is. Captain Crush doesn't like playing the game, but I have to because I want to grow the channel. I also am going to be putting out other content that's just for entertainment purposes, like video essays with baseball footage in the background or basketball or football, whatever sport I'm talking about. In addition to that, I'm going to try to post some like golf gambling videos. You'll see what I'm talking about, but we'll see. The point is, I'm going to try some things out because I have a lot of ideas for fun content. It's just a matter of getting them on YouTube the right way. I have the idea up here. It's just executing. And once I do, I'm going to need your guys' feedback. So I do appreciate it. Guys, once again, CaptainCrush.net, ParlayPlay, Code Crush, Sleeper Code Crush, Underdog Code Crush, PrizePicks Code Crush, all the code crushes you can handle. I appreciate you tuning in. Here is the salute. Good luck in all your contests, comment guy. And as always, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's crush.